My name's Dennis Martinez. I live in Riverside, California, and I've got a 1962 Corvette that I bought in 1971. Well, I was 21 years old. I wanted a Corvette. I wanted a 62. Somebody told me, yeah, there's one over, some kid has one, my age, over at a gas station. He works at this mobile gas station, and there's two mobile gas stations that are catty corner from each other. So anyway, I went over there, and there it was, and talked to the kid. And
why was he selling it?
I'm not sure why he was selling it. He said he'd just gone through the motor, or had the motor all blueprinted and gone through, rebuilt.
After 9 years of having it?
He didn't have it that long.
Okay.
No, because the car, he said, was originally from Michigan. I don't know why he went through the motor. I guess he wanted to race it or whatever. I'm not sure. It was a fuel-injected car, but it wasn't fuel-injected at that time. It only had a carburetor on it. I had a 64 Volkswagen Bug. And I said, well, I've got to sell my Volkswagen. He wanted $1,100 for it. And I said, well, I've got to sell my Volkswagen. So then he goes, well, what do you want for your Volkswagen? I go, $700. He said, well, I'm going to need a car. So we traded my Volkswagen in $400, and I got this Corvette.
So I need to have you do my deals. That's what it sounds like.
Anyway, I got the Corvette. I was going to college at the time, and that's where I drove to school.
Oh my goodness.
It needed paint.
What color was it?
It was maroon, but it was a darker maroon. It wasn't the original Honduras maroon that it is now. It was originally a Honduras maroon car with black interior, 4-speed, 327 cubic inch. 327 was the first. 62 was the first year of 327.
Is that a removable hardtop?
It's a removable hardtop. In fact, I just put it on back, just sitting on there this morning because I had the top off because I knew you were coming. I didn't want it on the back of the Mac. Yeah, so I got it painted.
Pretty soon after getting it? Or?
Soon after I got it, yeah. A few months later, saved up some money and got it painted.
So this paint is from late 19...
No, yeah, I used to drive it to work. And I was on my way to work one morning and got in an accident. So then I just kind of sat it inside and didn't drive it and stripped it all down to bare fiberglass, and several years later finally got it repainted. Now it needs to be repainted again because it hasn't been painted since the 70s. So it's needing paint. It's got chips and stuff all over it. But
so
and then
the wreck was in the 70s?
Wreck was in the 70s.
But yes. You fixed it up.
I got the wreck was probably around 74 or 5.
And once you fixed it up, did you keep driving it again, or did you just move on?
It just, yeah, I had other cars then. It just sat in the
But
garage.
You kept it all these years.
I kept it all these years.
Were you just...
Through a divorce and everything.
Any particular reason you've held on to it? Just because you've had it so long, or... You have a 62 Corvette.
I just didn't want to sell it. I
Right.
just didn't want to get rid of it. So I put fuel injection back on it. Found an injection, but it wasn't... it's 61 injection instead of a 62 injection. I knew it, but a lot of people wouldn't. But I know it's not the right one, but it's on there. And they're temperamental.
You still take it out every once in a while?
Once in a while, it mostly sits in the shop.
But now you have trucks.
But I have trucks now, so I can't drive I can only drive one thing at a time.
But you're in California, so you can drive you around, right?
That's right. That's right.
Play with it whenever you want.
Yeah. So that's the story on the Corvette. It's been sitting around. It's been kind of just set off to the side because I've had other hobbies,
but it's lived through the trucks.
It's lived through the trucks, and it's still here. I haven't had that many cool cars. I had my dad's. I inherited my dad's '71 Cadillac. I had that for a few years. Then I sold that, and I still have a carcass out back. My dad's '57 Chevy pickup, which I should have restored that by now, but haven't done it. I got in the big trucks and everything got pushed aside.
Sure.
Fuel injection under there.
But the fuel injections are very temperamental.